Hi guys, it is all over. But the shouting, we can now only focus on sports. Not that I was talking about anything other than sports, but obviously the last few months have taken up much more time on non-sports news events. So with that being said, if you want to pick up and access high volume betting from major professional betting syndicates, send me a text, 702-769-0404, 2,000 for 1 week, 4,000 for 1 month. Now again, I am not here for everybody. I'm going to go over, and I love going over these text messages that really I appreciate. And I reach out. And again, if the client's not going to join or I don't want the client to join, I tell him. So let's talk about this morning's text message. This is for you, Patrick. Hello, Eric. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Patrick, and I'm from a state, and I'm 36 years old. I won't disclose his location. I've been a sports fanatic as far back as I can remember. About 4 months ago, I decided to try my hand at sports betting because I have more knowledge than the average person when it comes to sports. Over the last 4 months, I have surprisingly enjoyed a little success. I'm sure what I'm dealing with is pennies for a person like you. I started with a couple $100 and over the last few months have slowly built my bankroll up to about $2,000. I watch your video every morning and I'm trying my best to have an open mind and learn from you. My question is, since I have such a small bankroll, what do you think I need to get to before I start possibly increasing my unit size and possibly utilizing services like yours and make an attempt to make real money doing this? Thanks and have a good day. I'm currently subscribed with a company called blah 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 blah.com, and it's been going okay. It's a small amount of money per month. I've just been combining my own knowledge with some of their advice after getting into sports betting world. I know that this is my passion in life. If I could become half of the person you are today in your career, I would be the happiest man in the world. I truly believe I have found my passion. I just don't know where to go from here. I'm assuming I need to grind it out a little more and increase my bankroll. My response was, thanks for reaching out. Sports betting is no different than the stock market. If you're underfunded, you cannot be successful. It has little to do with picking games and having a knowledge about sports, and more to do with money management. Professionals are usually not fans. They don't watch games on TV and have these characteristics just like in the financial markets. Most sports fans are emotional and lose for this reason. I personally don't watch any games. Sports is not my passion. It is a business like the financial markets. Making money is my passion. I recommend risking no more than 1% of your bankroll per play. If you have a $2,000 bankroll, that's a $20 bet. I recommend having a minimum of $5,000 to work with me so you can bet $50 a game. Remember, I started doing this when I was 15 years old and doing this as long as you're alive, 36 years. It was never from a passion point. It was simply I needed a part-time job in high school and it became my full-time job. I was never a sports fan. His response was, I understand exactly what you're saying. Thanks for the insight. Now that I think about it, I guess my passion is more rooted in my ability to make money on something I love. It just so happens to be, I'm just so happen to be a sports fanatic as well. I guess now that I've gotten a taste of the ability to be able to profit off sports, I absolutely love it. I will continue to watch your videos every day and try my best to make it to 5,000, and then hopefully we'll be able to become a client of yours and start becoming profitable long term. Thanks for your time. I look up to you. And again, very complimentary. I appreciate all the accolades from Patrick, and it's very nice to hear. My response after that was, Ask yourself if you would ever start a traditional business with $2,000. It's unrealistic. And his response was very true. That's why I don't have services that are pennies for a month. It takes advantage of people that dream of taking a small amount of money and turning it into a large amount of money, and I'd rather not travel in that environment. When I was originally contacted by PickDawgz to bring my syndicate plays to their platform, I decided not to sell daily selections because I don't want to deal with the short-term insanity. It's not realistic. I said, I'm not a sports fanatic, I'm a fanatic in sports. I'm a cycling nut. I just completed 2,000 miles so far this year on my road bike. On a typical Saturday and Sunday, once the game starts, I get on my bike for 4 or 5 hours and don't look at one score. For perspective, I'm not going to change the outcome of any game. There's no point in watching it. His response was, wow, this really brings the whole business into full perspective. I never thought of it like that. To be successful, it seems you really have to remove your emotions. I said there's no emotions, no fanfare, no nothing. So with this video, I want to intimate, like, again, I appreciate the contacts and I do take the time to respond to the Patricks of the world. And I don't want him to join. He doesn't have enough money. He's underfunded. If you're underfunded, you're not going to pay me $500 a week. You're not going to pay me $1,000 a month. I don't want you to. Just keep coming back and watching these videos to get access to free information. With that being said, your complimentary selection this Thursday is to take Coastal Carolina plus the 1. They opened up as -2. Fade the Appalachian State line move. Take them +1. Good day and good luck.